Hey, hey, it's the second week in July. I'm out for a quick overnighter at MacGregor Point Provincial Park to check out the 17 new walk-in sites. Stay tuned. Waiting for my friend to show up. She was just camping at the Pinery, so she's just going to come up and camp here for the night with me. This was not the configuration I was looking for. I have to play with the configurations. I think the mesh should have been turned around this way or this way. Anyway, I still like it. I get a cross breeze. Both sides are open, and then I can still drop that side, zip it back down, as well as this side to close it all up if I want to. But I think I'll keep it like this. We're gonna have some bunny for dinner tonight. No, we're not. We love bunny. We love the bunnies. My friend's evolving. Oh. I'm so proud of her. So proud of her. I rolled it up like I seen on a reel. We're gonna see how it goes. I've been I've been turning it. I will be chewing it. I've been turning it every couple minutes. It's pretty good. I'm sure if you leave it on longer, then it'll go crispier. But yeah, it's pretty good. Finally, legally enjoying a beer at the beach, watching sunset.
There's 8 people there. Good night, son. Fireflies. So many fireflies. Good morning, everyone. It's about 7:20 in the morning. Got a little fire going before it gets too hot out. What a beautiful night to sleep. The temperature was absolutely perfect. The stars were out in full force last night. The fireflies were out in full force last night. It was just a beautiful night. The sun's coming up behind us here. Just want to get a coffee made. I brought my Stanley pour over. Picked it up off of Amazon couple months ago for like 40 bucks. See how it works. Got some Kicking Horse beans, Three Sisters. It's a blend of light, medium, and dark roast together. Kicking Horse coffee, if you haven't tried it, it's really good. Got my little grinder here to grind my beans up, and we'll see how it works. All right, grinded enough beans for 2 cups, but I'll put it in for 1 cup because that's how I roll. Cheers. Doesn't taste too bad. Friend's up. She's making some beans for breakfast, and then onto the trail. Alrighty, it's high noon. We finally made it here to Lake Ridge Trail. You are here. That's the map of the whole area, campground. We're gonna be doing this hike. So we're gonna start here. We're gonna hike around so we can see every campsite. We're gonna go to the end. She doesn't know that yet. Then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna come out. Lake Ridge Trail Loop is 3.8 kilometers, considered moderate. Read away. You can pause the screen and read the walk-in campsite information. It's interesting about fires. They have sand buckets, and there's sand available at the sites to put the fires out. Oh, you can actually forage on the walk-in site. So I was wondering how that worked, or if you had to carry the wood in with you. Brand new parking lot, everyone. It's really big now. Really big. Alrighty, so let's get after the walk now. We're gonna go in clockwise. I guess there's only one way in now. So we're gonna get going. The whole purpose of my trip here. Finally, there's the water tap, so if you need water, you have to hike out a kilometer to get it. Instant fork in the road. Campsites 401 to 406 are this way, 407 to 417 are this way, which makes a loop. But we're doing the loop because we want to show you every campsite today. So on we go. This trail is actually in one of my winter/spring videos. We hiked it. It's a really nice trail. The springtime it gets really wet though, like really wet. The most you'd have to watch out for in this trail is rocks and roots. There's a couple hills, but nothing that your average human being can't walk up and down. I mean, if you had a wagon, you might be able to pull your gear in on a wagon, but you better have a wagon with big wheels on it if you do, because it's pretty bumpy. It says that it's not made, like a wagon couldn't be pulled in here, but we'll see. I mean, yeah, it would be hard to pull a wagon. This would be perfect for people learning how to backcountry camp. For beginners, or even somebody who's going on a big backcountry camping trip and you want to do a shakedown to see how your gear is operating, but you don't want to go far from home. This is perfect as well, because you can just come in here, hike in 1.5 kilometers and see if everything works out good. And yeah, just a quick, or even just for a quick overnighter, so you're not on top of your neighbors. You can come back here and camp for peace. See, rocks and roots would make it slippery and muddy if it's raining. And when it's dry out, it's not too bad at all. This is like a stream in the springtime. The shadows on the trail make it hard to see the unevenness. Lots of history that goes back in this trail. Like there's old farmsteads back here. There's a big old rock that they think came all the way from Killarney during the glacier days. Yeah, it's crazy. Bunch of erratics. Gotta stay focused though. Main purpose, show you the campsites. Stay focused, Bernie, stay focused. And we're turning this way. It's not really marked, but I mean, well, I guess there is a yellow thing, right? A yellow arrow right here just after I say that. But it's pretty, like you can tell where the trail is. Snowshoeing in the winter. I think it would be good if they leave this open actually for winter camping. That would be nice. Because once there's snow down, you could pull a toboggan in here. Like I said, it is kind of boggy. So this is pretty much what the trail looks like on this side going clockwise. So I'll touch back when we get to the sites. Here's your pause and read. Here's the stairs that we slid down last winter or the winter before. That's your first hill. Then at the top, it's just all rocky again. Like rocky. We're going this way. So I think we're coming up on the first site, site 401. So we'll check it out. So you have food lockers here, and then we walk into here to see it. So it's a fair bit off of the trail, which is nice for privacy purposes, but I don't think a lot of people even hike this trail. I've never ran into anybody on it. And then they're very rustic, by the way. So you got a picnic table in here. There's your bucket with dirt or sand. Your fire pit. It's kind of cool. And then you're allowed to forage for wood. Mind you, if anybody picks 401, it's far from even, I'll tell you that right now. It's just, you can't tell, I don't think in the video, but you can tell where all the rocks were taking out. So it'd be a good hammock site, but holy shit, to put your tent in here, ugh, good luck. Okay, so unless you're hammock camping, I would say it's a no-go for a tent on site 401, or you're gonna have a bumpy sleep. Because she's pretty dented in there. All right, 402 might be 100 feet from 401. This one looks a bit more level. Let's check it out. I mean, you have better options. Definitely could put a backpacking tent here. You could probably get a 2-person tent here, possibly even a 3-person tent. So that's a little better than Site 401. So Site 402 is doable for camping. I completely forgot each site has a thunderbox somewhere. I'm gonna follow this path because it kind of looks like one to see if it's back here somewhere. So far I don't see anything. I see flagging tape. Let's keep going. Oh my God. There it is. Oh, well, something flipped the thunderbox over. That's nuts. So, you don't want to look in that hole, but thunderbox is flipped up. I'm not sure why. There we go. Back down. So thunderbox is probably 100 feet, at least 100 feet, maybe more, from your campsite back in the woods. Off to find 403. Here's another pause and read. It's clearly cleared out a little more than it used to be. Helps you keep track of the trail easier, that's for sure. 403. I don't know if they should really update their descriptions on these because the pad slope on most of them, they say slight. I think they should worry less about the pad slope and more about the rocks and divots. Because once again, you could get a two-person over here. Other than that, yeah, be another rough stay. Yeah. And your thunderbox is down here. They made a little shield. In case you're on it, nobody else can see you, but it's in behind. I don't know why they're flipped up. It's weird. That's the second one that's been flipped up. Storage lockers, food lockers. This one's actually a little ways in, so that's nice for privacy. You have to look around for the thunderbox. You could get a tent here, two-person. Everywhere else, again, it's really uneven. And then the thunderbox is back in here. That's weird. Is that the trail again? The thunderbox is hidden right here. But maybe they rerouted the trail because I don't remember that. I actually do remember this, but I think the trail came in the other way for it and it came out this way. I think, but I don't know. Maybe they cut this piece off because she's on a pretty good slant. Huh, that's kind of neat. Get your own little deck at this campsite. Remember that lookout platform. It was just a side trail and then you come back out to the main trail. Gully down here. That looks like some pretty good bear poop. I touched it. It's pretty fresh. That would make sense that two thunderboxes so far were flipped over. Another thing, you're gonna have to prepare for bugs in here too. This one's back a ways, which is nice. I already probably went at least 50 feet. There's your storage lockers. Campsite's still back further. Tree frog. Definitely give this one an A+ for privacy. Oh wow, did they actually got their own little tent pad? Probably 6x6. This one's right side up. I'm pretty sure that was bear poop because coyote poop has hair in it, bones in it, cartilage in it, and that just looked like it had seeds in it, berries of sorts. And they do have the bear in area sign out again, but they have that out every year, so it's hard to say. They clearly widened this out a bit, and we're coming up on 406 now. Pretty muddy in here. We're gonna cut through here. Lockers right off the trail, and then your site is up here. Those sites are at least 5 minutes from each other up the trail. This one is a little bit further from 5. It's pretty open. I mean, they're all great hammock sites. Tenting sites, another story. It's not very level. Then you gotta look around for flagging tape and follow it in for the thunderbox. 407 is only a few minutes from 406. This one's like right here. Nicely shaded. It's a lot more doable actually. 407 might not be too bad. Oh yeah, you can get a nice, probably 6x6, 7x7 tent right there. But who's carrying that in? Fire pit, fire suppressant, and thunderbox is way back there somewhere. I would say yes to staying at 407. I don't know if it's what I said about 406. I think that's like iffy unless you have a hammock or a one-person or check and pull tent. 408, straight next door to it, straight back. This is off the road a bit too, or off the trail I should say. Haven't seen a picnic table yet. Not sure where the site is yet. Let's check this side. Gonna try back here again, because we haven't seen anything yet. Okay, oh, here it is. Holy cow, it's like way back here. Okay, this would work. Still a little uneven, but it could work. Because you could put a tent up over in here. You could make 408 work. It's nice back here in the cedars. Once again, you'd have to search for your thunderbox. 409's right off the trail. Once again, very rocky. You'd have to look around. Oh, here's a nice flat spot here. And one here. Lots of trees for hammock camping. That's a no-no, people, already. Come on now. 410's right off from 409. About 100 feet in from the trail. Four ten's not bad, nicely shaded. Could find some pad spots. It's like an old farm road. I'm getting really hot. It's very hot out right now. It has to be over 30. They clearly bulldozed their way in through here. This is pretty rocky. Let's get you off the beaten trail. Put a tent there. It's rocky, but could put one here. It's a bit rocky. Or back here. Privacy's good at 411. It's doable. It's way back there, but you can find a couple spots for a one person tent. Here's your pause and read. It's the old trees and the stone fencing. And the fact it just comes out like this. There's lots of deer in here too. However, I haven't seen any signs of any this trip. This is site 412. Oh, this is nice. I mean, it's uneven, but you can make it work. Oh, nobody's been here yet. Clean fire pit. So 412 it's nice. It's not far off the trail. It's not bad. All right, then we come back down this hill. So this brings you back out on the loop of the original trail. 1.3K to the parking lot, but we're going to check out these last few sites that are straight ahead of us. The last 5 sites are all on their own in here. Oh, 413. Up the hill. So once you come up this hill, it's boom, right here. Grassy open area. That's a nice too. It's a little hard, like pokey. So you definitely want something under your tent, but once again, brand new site. Oh no, wait. It was used. Pick up your cigarette butts, people, and take your cans out with you. The rest of this strip is just like this. So I'll show you the campsites. That's it. Okay, this is a site that I almost booked, not knowing what these sites were like. But then I just stayed on a normal campsite. So you come up a short hill, food box, and this is what I would have been getting. I would have fared pretty good. It's fairly flat here. Here. Oh, somebody stayed here. And there. I wouldn't have minded this. 415 is up the hill. As soon as you get to the top, food locker, and your site. A little bumpy. Happy to say there's nothing in there. Could get a tent in here, or right here. It's doable. 16's here. Up this little hill. Food lockers here. Oh, and this way. Oh, that's soft in here. Oh, you have lots of tents in there. 16's a good one. Here, definitely a keeper. And the last one, 417. Easy walk up into it. Another uneven one. I mean, you can make it work. Could put a tent here. Wouldn't be my first choice, but could work. Just quickly checking out the very end of this trail. We're going with, this is a big dirt pile that they fill the buckets up with that are at each site to help you put your fire out when you leave. Okay, so if you're looking into getting into backcountry, these 17 sites might help you transition from front camping to backcountry camping, or it's a good spot to bring your children to introduce them to backcountry camping and backpacking. You just have to remember 1 liter of water is approximately 2 pounds, and you got to carry your water in. There is a water tap at the beginning of the trail, so you'd be hiking out over 1 kilometer to get water, to bring it back in 1 kilometer. Just be mindful of that as well. All right, we're on our way out. So to the end, site 17 at maybe 10 minutes, maybe. They have to fix a sign. Pause and read. Now the nice walkout, just over a K. The well's in here somewhere. You can tell this path is not very traveled. Yeah. During some sections, you really got to keep your eyes peeled for some markers, or else you could take a wrong turn. They remarked these because before I kind of made it in the middle of here somewhere, I come out to the same spot, but I took the scenic route. Here's the big rock I was talking about, which is in one of my other videos. Quartzite rock. It's crazy, look at it. Sparkling in the sunshine. A glacier erratic. You can pause and read for the rest. But they think it come from an outcrop of MacGregor Provincial Park, literally 160 kilometers to the north. 2,000 million years old. Wow. All right, on we go to the end of the trail. Going this way. You can see how it's easy to veer off in the wrong direction, especially through the cedars. See, I came from here, but silly me, I started walking that way, but it's actually this way. So we gotta go this way now. And a boardwalk to end our journey. Till we meet again. There's your read. Sorry, one more boardwalk to conclude the trail. And back out we are. And still the only 2 cars in the parking lot. So the people we heard must have been on bicycles or something. Okay, it says the loop is 3.8, but we toured every campsite, so we did probably close to 6 kilometers in total, touring all these campsites. So hope this helps you, and we'll catch you on the next one. This is how we're ending our trip. Old school maple walnut, and she's got wolf print. Cheers.